I feel like this level 1 didn't go great for us because, even though they have sort of short range champions, they have the Talon Rake and Thresh has like a decent amount of range with Flay and stuff, and they have more just damage and pressure, so we kind of got shoved in, but I didn't get as many autos off as maybe I should have, so maybe if I was just like constantly autoing, it would have gone better. I don't know. I think though, it's actually pretty difficult. Like Talon's annoying with his constant W's, and that shield was pretty bad. I didn't react to it in time because it comes out pretty fast. So yeah, at least they hit two first, so we just backed off. Oh wait, no, just kidding. I went and got hooked, but that was pretty troll. But it actually kind of worked out because it sort of reset the HP to where we weren't screwed anymore, but now I have no flash. So I was too far up with no vision and no flash at, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So that's basically how to die to a jungle gank right there is no flash up, no vision. Rexa hasn't shown yet, and I forget where he started, but I mean, it's a pretty dangerous situation to be in. But this was good. Talon really struggled to get on Misfortune through all the slows, and I flashed on Thresh there just to keep him in the Misfortune ult. And let's see, they tried to roam on Maokai, but he's a tanky fucker, dude. With the Ori shield and all, they didn't manage to kill him until I got there and shielded him. He did die, but they used so much on him, and it took them so long to kill him that by the time he died, we were able to get there and clean up some kills. And um, this game we had a Vayne top, but I'll get to that later. You can use the sweeper, the red sweeper before it's upgraded. It has a pretty long range. You can use it to check bushes. So Infernal Dragon was up, and we're sort of posturing around it. I hope I got that coin. Did I not get that coin? Oh God. Thank God I got the coin. Okay. So we just wanted to get control of the dragon without getting picked. I think our team fighting is better as long as no one gets caught. But if we play proper like front to back team fights, we should be good. So here you can see that we're able to peel the misfortune, and I have shield, ult, exhaust, whatever, all that stuff. I accidentally misclicked E onto Oriana there instead of misfortune, which was um, her misfortune. Haha. It was definitely unfortunate. But I mean, apart from that one little misclick, you can see that was how it's supposed to go for me. I want to just peel them off of our AD carries in every fight, basically, because they have a bunch of melee champs. So Talia had no flash here, which is why I flashed for this, but she had Storm Raider Surge, so she just Storm Raider surged out of that, unfortunately. It was a good idea, though. If she didn't have Storm Raiders, I think Makai with his Mobius could have followed up on that, and um, yeah. Oh, and we got her anyways, but um, it's pretty troll. Um, But mainly this is about in team fights. So we have 280 carries, they have none. Anyway, this dive. I thought if I shielded Misfortune, her ult would do enough damage to kill the Talia, but for some reason it didn't. And then that exhaust was also just unnecessary. But anyway, another dragon fight. Um, yeah, we just want to position right, and so I was wanting to be with my carries at the start, but then the Maokai started fighting. So the main thing is just that, like here, this is a really good setup where the tank is in front, I'm in the back with the carries. Talon can't jump them because I'm there, I'll peel. And uh, the carries are doing damage while they hit the tanks. Also, Maokai stole the dragon, which was nice. But look at all the shields on Oriana. It's like my shield, her shield, and her barrier, I think. Um, but yeah, if we play this team fights right, their damage, like Rek'Sai, Talon, Mordekaiser, they can't get in and actually do anything. They're just like pretty useless. Oh, I felt bad for the Talon there. Like, poor guy. Um, so we want to look for Baron now because it's up, and I think we do well in team fights as long as we don't get flanked or anything. If we have good positioning, with like I was saying, with Maokai in front and um, me with the carries, and um, if we play them properly, they just become standard like front to back fights that we just win. And also having 280 carries is good like scaling wise because I think they do outscale Vayne versus Mordekaiser top. Now that's a matchup that you don't see every day. But Janna really is good with multiple AD carries. I would not recommend picking Vayne top even if you do have a Janna because the team comp as a whole can suffer sometimes. But apart from a lack of engage, I think our team comp was actually fairly good. And if we just force around an objective like Dragon or Baron, that's not really a problem. So here, even though Vayne, I think, gets picked, we can still dumpster this fight. So we just need to make sure that we don't get caught, that Maokai's in front. This is, good team fighting. Carries in the back. I'm staying with my carries. Just pressing E on the misfortune, and until we win the team fight, which we do. And Maokai just barely didn't get in range of the Talon, but we just had to settle for the Talia. But uh, I mainly won this game off the back of better, off of in fights. I think this is actually a good example of how Janna can carry fights because we have these AD carries that their melee champions just can't get to because we just have too much like hiding in CC or whatever and too much protection. So yeah, and then let's see, we can get the top tower here, which is good. This ends up working out, although I think we want to be careful here because like we can just group with Baron and like automatically win. As soon as we're grouped, we can just like ARAM and win without any worry of losing. Whereas there's like a bit of a danger of getting caught if we're split. But anyways, once we're all grouped up, it's pretty easy. You just need to like as long as I don't get hooked or anything, we're fine. Like look at the difference of how much the supports do at this point. Like I'm healing and shielding for a ridiculous amount. Thresh just like walks up and dies. Um, so this is what I mean. Like team fight scaling is Janna. Like it can just be like incredibly good. Like there's a point where you just carry fights. And having a frontline like Maokai helps too.